to throw for the ball. $25. Just outside the 25, so it's Gary's darts. First leg, it's Gary to throw first. Game on.
Welcome back here to the British Open here from the Spa in Bridlington, and a familiar face throwing first there, Mr. Gary Robson, Big Robbo, and he takes on Northern Ireland's Darren Boyd.
60.
Yeah, we've had a good Northern Irish morning here, haven't we, Anthony?
We certainly have, sir.
Yep, Hugh Ware taking a break for this match.
100.
This is nice steady stuff from Gary to start us off.
$41.
Well, an entertaining match in our previous game to get things started.
Yeah, definitely one of the pick of the first round matches. Ted Hankey and Paul Brown.
Yeah, I think that was the one that leapt off the page.
Oh, indeed.
41.
And Paul Brown breaking Ted's throw to lead twice, and the only leg that went with throw was the final leg, which Ted went away like a train and just struggled on his doubles.
87.
Remarkable, that shot on the 108, hitting the two triple 18s for Paul Brown when he wanted it for the match. But Robson, solid start as you'd expect from one of the
Gary, you require
top players on the BDO circuit. 114 the checkout, treble 18 and tops. Clean, crisp kill from Gary Robson.
Leg. Gary Robson.
Super first leg from Gary, 15
Second
darts.
Leg, it's Darren to throw first. Game on.
So Darren Boyd here. He's a Northern Irishman, but lives here in Bridlington. So he hasn't travelled far.
26.
Indeed.
$140. $100.
That's better darts from Boyd.
$100.
Robson looking in good shape in these early stages. And this is the early stages, of course, of this tournament. This is one of the last games being played now in the very first round.
23.
Around 500 players are here for this British Open tournament. And we're going to try and bring you coverage as we go through the day and whittle through the rounds.
60.
So many games to choose from. We just go down with our big net, don't we?
Indeed.
Grab a couple of players and drag them up to the internet lane.
41.
Yep, they're going to have some fantastic players being dragged up here kicking and screaming to play for your entertainment on the TV internet stream today.
100.
I don't know about kicking and screaming. We've already had Ted Hankey, haven't we?
41. Gary, you require
So
101.
We had a 114 in the first leg. Ball double 16.
And the shot's on. Oh, very unlucky.
85.
Bent the wire there, Gary Robson. He will be back though with Boyd on 270. He would just want to try and leave himself a finish if he can.
45.
Not this time, unfortunately.
Gary,
So
you
Gary,
require
3 darts in his
16.
hand, double 8, beg your pardon.
Game shot on the second leg to Gary Robson. Third leg, it's Gary to throw first. Game on.
It's a break of throw in that second leg. And here's Big Robbo now throwing for the match and a place in the second round.
100.
And it's a good steady start for him.
$21.
I think Boyd's probably a much better player than what he's shown today. I guess he's maybe playing the player instead of playing the board. It can always be very daunting playing in a TV lane against someone the class of Gary Robson.
55. 59.
That is the beauty of these sort of tournaments. You've got 500 players. You have got many of the top players within the world rankings, and it is luck of the draw.
24.
You can find yourself drawn out against one of the top players. I think a lot of the lads quite enjoy it, actually.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've had the pleasure a couple of occasions of playing a top player in the early going of a tournament, and you feel that's the best time to play them because they're cold, they haven't played a match yet, and you think there's every chance that you can pull an upset. If you play well and they're maybe a little bit cold, having not played,
well,
anything's
Gary,
possible. You've got 3 darts in your hand, the same as the other guy.
Exactly, but with the greatest of respect to Darren Boyd here, little chance in this third leg, and it would put Robbo through.
42.
Right, he'll be back for 2 10s. Boyd 318, needs 3 trebles as a minimum, but not that treble.
This match has gone so quickly, Anthony. I've not had a
83.
chance to ask you how you got
Gary,
on in the first round today.
20.
I was a 3-1 loser in the first round, I'm afraid to say. That's me, I've done the hat trick this weekend, and it's double 10 for Gary Robson, and a 3-0 victory. And that moves him into the second round of the competition, and a very, very strong showing from Big Robbo.
Yeah, hat-trick of legs there as well, so
Indeed.
well done to Gary. I'm sure we'll be seeing him later on that form. But we're going to be back with some second round action